Hi, this is Thomas Bryer. I'm a professor of public administration at the University of Central Florida, engaged with the National Park Service in a year-long embedded research project focusing on the motivation and impact of volunteers in national parks. And so for about 15 months all said and done, my family and I are staying at 4 different national parks, visiting 30 or more national parks, serving as volunteers ourselves and conducting interviews with park rangers, staff, and volunteers about motivation and impact. There are several videos that have been posted and will be posted, but we thought we might show you a little bit about what life is like in this embedded research project. Where are we living exactly? Well, starting out at Cumberland Gap National Park, which is in Kentucky, where I'm standing right now, but sharing a line with Virginia and Tennessee, we are staying in our camper trailer, which is right up this driveway. Hey, Edward, come over here. Edward likes to keep our property a little clean. What are you doing, Edward?
Weeding.
You're weeding? Look at that. Good job. Oh, and clearing his shoe of a rock. So I want to give you a little tour of our campsite, just so you get a sense of what this project is like and how we're living. Moving from a 3,300 square foot home in Florida to a 20-foot camper trailer. What does that look like? So come on in, join me. Edward, you want to come over here on this side? We start with our welcome flag. Making memories. One campsite at a time, with our project website listed on the flag, npsvolunteerdiaries.us. So anybody who comes by our camp area is welcome. This is a special camp area. It's not a general campground. The headquarters for this particular park site is up this driveway right here. And our neighbors on the other side are the park police. So it's really a nice location. We have a nice picnic area right over here, beautiful creek out beyond the picnic area, which Edward and I both love to play in. Lots of fish and other creatures to see. We saw a wonderful turtle there earlier today. So we've got all of those amenities right here. The deal is we get to stay in this full hookup site with electricity and a place to drain our gray tanks and black tanks and water hookup. All of it is available in exchange for us serving as volunteers here in the park for at least 32 hours per week. You'll see in the blog and on other videos the kinds of volunteer work that we do. So walking up the driveway.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm down here.
Okay, don't go too far after that, all right?
Okay.
All right, we're walking up. We can see here a little bit of a place for the cars to stop. We drive our truck up the driveway. We park it right here. This is also where the heavy slope of the driveway begins. So Edward loves his bike. He loves his scooter. We don't want him to ride it out of the campground, down the hill, into the traffic. So this serves as a barricade, not only as a place to define where we park our vehicle, but also to keep the main living area separate from the driving area and from the road. Inside these bins, we have an assortment of things ranging from toys, games, outdoor things. All right, come on in. We can get them inside, okay? Edward is asking for some sharper scissors to help with his weeding. So we've got bags, we've got books. We brought a lot of library books from Edward's home library so we can have not just a handful of books to read throughout our 15-month journey, but we can keep cycling through a variety of them. You can see here some grabbers and a trash bag. That's part of our work as volunteers, is picking up trash. So we're on a little break right now, which is why those are sitting there. Got our bike tent here to keep bikes safe and dry. Little outdoor.
A little bit sulfur.
Okay, we'll get them. Got a nice little canopy tent and a little table for Edward to do his arts and crafts projects. A little pen for our little Chihuahua dog who is not here right now, but that's his pen. An area for staying, along with a dog bed. The scissors are inside. We'll get them, okay? Can you say what you want the scissors for?
I want to do that down poison ivy.
I'll cut down some poison ivy and some other things that might interfere with our living area. And you can see the back of our living area here. We've got cooking area, a griddle that attaches to the camper trailer. We've got our own portable griddle here, which is where we do most of our cooking. And back here we have our hookups, a little fire pit, hookup for all electric and things. And we've got our water jug there to keep some cool water. All right, let's go inside. Edward, here, it should be unlocked. We just have to open the door.
Then you take
Yep. Opening the door of our trailer, you can see we're collecting our stickers of all the places we're visiting. And now, let's head inside. First on the door, we have a special padded plastic barrier so the dog doesn't scratch out the screen, and a poster of all the presidents of the United States. So Edward can start to learn about our presidents. All right, first step, Edward is asking for a pair of scissors. So I'm gonna come in here. Got some cabinets where we have our food supplies. You can see some treats, some breakfast bars, protein bars, things like that. Dishes, plates on the other side. Edward, over here. You're welcome. All right, and so we could see here our trailer. This is it, 20 feet, not very big at all. We've got our little dining table here. We've got, this folds out to become a bed if we want to use it. We've got some more food and other things in these cabinets over here. Small little fridge, little microwave, little television, little couch. And then this is a Murphy bed. It folds down so that it becomes the bed. So every day we've got to pull it down, put it back up to have living space in the daytime, and the bathroom is in here. Tiny little bathroom, tiny little shower, and that is it. So not much to show. I will observe that let's turn this way. Whoa. I will turn this way to say this used to be an oven and a stove right here. Right in here, but we took it out to have more storage space. We've got some arts, crafts, games, books, other things that are much better housed over here. We never really used the oven and the stove that came with this ePro Flagstaff camper trailer. All of our cooking is really outside, and so we thought, let's just take the oven out, create that more storage space, much better use of space, and we put a little carving board here in its place, so we have that flat surface for our counter items and for food preparation and things like that. So that is that's the space. That's what it looks like to live in a 20-foot camper trailer. But really, what it means is we are living in these beautiful, great outdoors, the beauty of the national parks, the beauty of the wilderness all around us for 15 months.
Daddy.
All right, and Edward is calling, so I'm going to go. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed the tour. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.